be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the windows in the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset, it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time.
Good morning. Happy Thursday. Already sitting here so cozy, ready to open up today's Advent. I'm hoping to get these done early today instead of like yesterday where I waited till almost the end of the day, but I will be showing you how I weave in my ends on my granny stripe blanket today because yesterday I included the granny square and then now I'm going to include the granny stripe blanket. So let's go ahead and open up day 10.
Now this Christmas, we're gonna dance.
We're gonna dance.
Come on.
Ooh, I like that. That is pretty. A little purple, a little green. Dragon egg? I don't know. I gotta get better at guessing because it takes me forever to guess. But it is really hard. You know, when Kent guesses, he's guessing the colors and there's only so many colors, but like as far as things that happen in the book, there's a lot. So, all right, let's get this thing wound up.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
I wanted to show you yesterday's square here again in the daylight because I know I didn't really get to show it to you yesterday. And this is Winky, the house elf. It's so cute, right? And then here's today's square again. I love it. I can't wait to guess it later. I've got all my knitting right here beside me, about to get to work. Today is going to be a major get stuff done day. So let's go ahead and get some stuff done. Why are you whining? He was sitting up here looking out the window and growling. We have a, hey, I'm gonna shut this one too if you keep doing that. Anyway, I shut the blinds and then he started to whine. You gotta be quiet. I have to work. You want them open or closed? You can be open if you're sweet, or closed if you're not. Yay! Can you hear me? Yeah, great. So, we're finally gonna be able to do this book. All right, today we're gonna read a level M, and it's called The Thing About Nathan.
If I spend it with you, just you and nobody else. It's so good to see
just had to run an errand to my school and pick up a hotspot for my computer. So it's kind of nice to get out and about during the day and see some sunshine. It's a beautiful day. It's cold, a little chilly right now, probably like 60, 55, but it's gonna get warm again today. So now I'm gonna head back home, stop and get some gas, and then we're back to working on the computer with some kids.
Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know now. 'Cause your love made me go blind. What am I hearing? Saying you're moving back. When were you gonna tell me that? What am I hearing? It feels like a heart attack. Someone help me catch my breath again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible? How could we let love go? How could we move on? Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind?
So normally I would put this out in the grass, but I think that our like neighborhood maintenance is supposed to come today and mow, although I haven't seen or heard them, so maybe not. But I'm gonna put this out here for 45 minutes, flip it 45 minutes, and then I'll bring it back inside to dry the rest of the way. But squeezing it in a towel really helps get a lot of that moisture out, so it'll be just like barely damp by the time I bring it back in. All right, I have ordered myself a laptop case for my new laptop because I noticed when I packed this one up in my backpack, it got a little scratched. So it's pink, of course. Let's open it up and see.
How could we let love go? How could we move on?
Here it is. I really hope my laptop fits into it. The reason I really liked this one, besides it being pink, is it's got like a magnetic flap on it. And then also you're supposed to be able to, has a little bit of a smell. It needs to, it came with a case for like cords and stuff. But what you can do is like lay it out flat when you get to your location, and you can keep your laptop on part of it and then use the other part as a mouse pad. So to me, that was like super appealing.
No, now. 'Cause your love made me go blind.
So that fits great. I like that. That's pretty cool. I'll link this one if you're interested. I think they had tons of colors. And then, let's see. Looks like that'll fit on there just fine, giving me some room for my cute little mouse here. So I like it. Okay, it's about 2:30. I have been, since work ended at noon, I've been working on a video for my other channel, and I'm done with that now. And I am feeling tired, like I guess kind of physically tired, but also I'm like, I just want to go take a nap. But I need to keep energy going. By the way, I brought that back inside. So here is what's going on. It looks like we are going to be traveling tomorrow. You're going to get to come with us. I'm going to share more on the next day's Vlogmas here. But I thought it'd be kind of fun because I'm not going to tell you where we're going if you want to guess. So let me know what your guess is, where you think we are going. But the rest of today is going to be preparing for being away. So getting the house clean, packing, of course, getting my knitting prepared. Also, I need to take like a few photos that I won't really show, but I need to take some photos and, you know, just make sure everything I have everything filmed, get all my technology, all my work stuff together. And I think that's why I'm tired, because I know it's coming up. So I need to set it about maybe like an hour just to take a break here. And then I might go walk, go do all that stuff outside, and then come back in and get the house clean and start packing and stuff. But yeah, I just feel like I don't want to get going. Hi. One of the dogs is coming down to join me, about to go back upstairs. So you wasted your time coming down here. Hi. Okay. You just want some scratches? Y'all can't see her, can you? There she is. Say hi, Bailey. My goodness, it's a disaster in here. What do you think? Oh, bless you. Oh, you don't care. Should we get it cleaned up? Let's clean it up.
As quirky as mine, we're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you.
So before we leave tomorrow, I wanted to change the fixtures on my new Deldino Progress Keepers. Aren't they so cute? I am not a fan of the lobster claw. I find that like it is hard to get around stitches and I break my nails, and especially when I had fake nails, it was really hard to just unclip them. So I have like a whole little kit here of different items. I'm just gonna change it to those earring backs real quick. I've actually got a tutorial on this. I think it was one of my first tutorials that I put on YouTube, but it's super easy if you have the right tools, which I do right here. So I'm just gonna do that real quick and I'll show it to you sped up.
Shining just for you, let's take a walk. And we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you.
All right, I don't know if you could tell by my face when I was doing that, but I feel like two thumbs when I'm doing that. It's not like it's really hard, it's just, it's fiddly, and I'm a lot better at knitting than this. So mine don't look perfect, but they are changed, and now I have them on those big ol' openers. I only had two that matched the hardware that she has. Hers looked way better, and hers were way nicer. I noticed that the part where they attach is thicker, so it's less likely to come out of the, I think it's called, is it just called an O-ring? I don't know. But anyway, now they're functional for me because I know I won't use them if they're on lobster claws. And there you go. Now I can take these with me on my trip. I also just cleaned up down here. I don't know if you can tell. Well, I guess because I don't really show you anyway, but this had dog hair all over it. So did the couch, so did the floor. I wonder why. Somebody asked me if we were keeping Bailey. No, 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 no. We are one dog family, especially because of all that hair. But yeah, half the house, well, 2/3 of the house is clean now. I have laundry in the upstairs, oh, in the bathrooms. So I guess half the house is clean. Anyway, the sun's about to set, so we need to go take our walks with the dog. I'm not gonna run today. I'm gonna consider cleaning to be my cardio and packing and everything, because I think I get a little bit anxious before we go somewhere. I'm like, all right, I have to have everything ready in the house, all perfect. And I know some of you will say, then just don't worry about it. But it actually makes me feel better when I get it all done. It's like part of the system of getting out of the house. So I do it, I go to sleep better, and I feel better when I leave.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you.
I'm procrastinating big time because like I said, I was gonna go clean, but instead I went through the mail and did some other stuff and did some Instagram stories. I don't know. I wanted to show you while I was down here a package that I just got from White Rose Fiber Company. I don't think it says that on there, but you can see her logo, and it came in this beautiful flowery package. Actually, I haven't opened it. Oh my gosh. There's a dog bag attached to this because I got it out earlier. Life of a dog mom. Okay, so this is from White Rose Fiber Company. I've got so many goodies in here. I thought she was just sending me a bag, and there's so much stuff. So I'm gonna open it and show you guys.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day.
Well, I just have to say that this is perfect timing before I leave tomorrow to have something new to use. So Courtney just said that she has sent me 2 project bags, a mug cozy, and a set of progress keepers. Feel free to keep them all or give them away. Of course, I want to give some away. So Courtney, if you have been watching my podcast for a while, I have done a collaboration with her. She has the Knit Now, Swatch Later podcast, and now she has started this handmade bag business, and it looks like she's also making markers and other accessories. Oh no, I just strung all the markers back on there and then they came off again. So they just got untied in the bag. But these are really, really cute. I'm gonna have to pick out a couple for myself and then give some away, I think, with a bag, because I really like these. And what's super cool about these to me is that they are on a type of hardware that I've never seen before. I mean, you just saw me change those other progress keepers onto different hardware. This is the same kind of thing, except that it is like more circular instead of being more like an oval. And I think that'll work just great. So I like that a lot. Those are super pretty. And then she's got 2 project bags here that she sent. Oh, these are a good size. Okay, this first one says like let it snow on it. It's got one of those really sturdy handles that as long as your hand isn't too big, you can fit it on through. Oh, these are so beautiful, Courtney. Oh my gosh, there's another little like charm on here. You could leave it on as a zipper pull. Oh, it's a rose for White Rose Fiber Company. I would leave it on as a zipper pull, honestly, or you could take it off as a progress keeper. Let's look at the inside. Ooh, see, now that's me right there. I love that fabric. That's really cute. Well, this is adorable. I love that. And then this one is so cute as well. It's like a little woodland. I guess it's deer, isn't it? It's reindeer with Santa. No, with trees. What am I saying? And again, it's got that great little handle. White Rose Fiber Company. Gosh, there is a lot of detail in this. And then again, there's like a little rose on the zipper pull. I love that. It's all about the details. This one has, it looks like, is it Oh Christmas Tree? The Christmas Tree? It's got some like lyrics, music sheet. That's really, really cool. Oh, those are just beautiful. Okay, well, I have to decide what I want to give away, and I might do it, instead of doing it in this Vlogmas today, I might do it in a future Vlogmas or podcast. I haven't decided yet. I'm about to go out of town, so I can't really, well, I guess I could take the bags with me. Let me think about that. Maybe I'll put it on the bottom of the screen. Okay, this is really cute too. This is a, she said mug cozy. Yes, mug cozy. Goes around your mug like that, and then you can just use a little elastic. That's really cute. Even if you're not needing it for like heat, it's just like kind of cute to add some style. Okay, so let me show you Courtney's business card, White Rose Fiber Company. Thank you so much, Courtney, for sending those. I love them. I'm gonna share, I promise. You know I'm minimal, so I gotta keep everything minimal, and I love giving things away to you guys, especially because you support me so much just by coming and watching and chatting and stuff. So, but definitely I'm gonna keep 1 or 2 of these progress keepers because they're really cute. Okay, I guess I'll get up and I will go do some more cleaning.
My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents. But it's
gonna make some veggies to go with our dinner tonight. And while that's cooking, Vlogmas folding.
How I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one can.
One of my hairs was caught in the tripod thing there. Okay, so I am sitting down to have my dinner, and I'm gonna go ahead and add the stripe to my granny stripe blanket. I did not get it done earlier like I had wanted to, but that's okay. So got my ball of yarn. Today has not been a super yarn filled day, and that's fine. I did a little bit of sock knitting during work, which was good because I haven't worked on my Vlogmas socks in a while, and I really need to get going on those if I want to finish them before Christmas or by December 18th when Vlogmas ends, or you know, whenever. So I'm just gonna sit here and do that, watch some more Vlogmas, but then we have important things to do. I need to show you how I weave in my ends. Gosh, it is hot in here. Like, it's 75 degrees today, and I think it's 71 in here right now. I might have to turn on the fan. I mean, I could turn the air down, but that seems kind of silly. I think it's just me. I'm just warm because I've been moving around. Anyway, important things to do after that, after the tutorial. Pack my knitting and crochet because I have to think through Advent. Anyway, we'll get to that. And I need to pack my clothes and my toiletries. And then I'll be all set and ready to go to bed after I edit this. It might be a late night, but that's okay. Hopefully I can get some more knitting in tomorrow. That is the hope. I have a normal work day before we leave. So, all right, I'm gonna stop rambling and eat and do this. Let's talk packing knitting for a trip. So this trip is gonna be a little tricky because I'm gonna be away for a little while, but I have limited space. And obviously I have many different projects that I'm working on. I'm gonna be bringing this backpack, but it's gonna have my work computer, my personal computer, and all the other equipment that I need to do work. I might be able to put a small project in there, but I'm definitely gonna need another bag for my knitting. And I have my purse, and we are flying. So we're gonna be flying there and driving back. Anyway, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use one of these like really lightweight tote bags. This one is from the North Texas Yarn Crawl, which I just went to McKinney Knittery and bought this. I didn't actually do the yarn crawl or anything, but I love these bags. So I think what I'm gonna do is take Slipstravaganza and basically like in its float tote, like put it in here. Float tote is perfect to take, you know, around your own house, to your friend's house, to the yarn store. But as far as like walking through an airport, like I want a shoulder strap. So I'm just gonna like set that down inside. And then of course I'm gonna bring my Vlogmas socks and my Advent stuff. Oh, I didn't think about my blanket. That might have to go in the suitcase, which is fine. So that can go in the checked bag because when we come back, we're gonna be driving. So I think that will work. And honestly, all of my Advent yarn can go in the checked bag too, because I really don't need Slipstravaganza on the plane. I can just do my sock knitting, but I think it will make my suitcase too heavy because Kent and I are gonna share one. We're just gonna check one bag. And while it's probably big enough, roomy enough, it's the weight that always gets me. Stuff is heavy. Clothes are heavy and products are heavy. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So I'll need my blanket, my Advent yarn, my Slipstravaganza, and my socks. And I think that's maybe it. I might bring one more, you know, a just in case project, because we are gonna be gone for quite a few days. Well, I'm gonna think about it, but let's pack things up. So this is what's coming. I've got my Vlogmas socks, I've got my Slipstravaganza, and I decided to put in, I've got actually a 40-inch and a 47-inch cord in here. I think I'm on a 32 right now. And then I put extra needle tips because wouldn't that be the worst if like I sat on these or like they got caught and I broke them? That's like my biggest fear, is having the knitting but not the right tools. That would be horrible. When you're prepared, you don't need it. That's how I feel. This is my new bag. Don't you love it? I put all of the days that I need for Advent in here, plus an extra. Actually, I probably should get a couple extra just in case. And then this is my emergency sock knitting. So I'll show you that when I get to it. This is just a notions pouch. So I will also have my granny stripe blanket, but right now it's actually waiting for me over there because I'm going to show you guys how I weave in my ends. So I've got 1, 2, 3, then granny stripe, 4 main projects, an emergency backup. I think I'm going to be set. This bag is probably not going to work. Is it like too extra if I have a suitcase for my knitting? Like, is that too much? Now I think it actually will be fine because that's enough. I mean, definitely enough for the plane. I'm probably just gonna work on the socks. And then if that can go in the suitcase with the granny stripe, and then maybe I can ask my husband to carry one of these bags. I don't know if he's gonna have 2 or not. So maybe he can have one of them. Enough shenanigans. Let's weave in some ends here on this granny stripe blanket. I might have picked the wobbliest table, so I apologize. So when you're weaving in the ends for the granny stripe blanket, it's very similar to the granny square, except that you have to do a couple things before you do the back and forth. So right here, I'm gonna be weaving in this pink color, which is this second row down that you can see here. So what I want to do is carry it up first so that I can go underneath stitches that are not the same color as it, but come through stitches that are. So underneath what's just above, through stitches that are the same color, if that makes sense. And I also apologize if you can hear, I think you can, because I could hear last night the washer and dryer are both going. Same thing happened last night, but we've got laundry to do before we go out of town, so I am so sorry. All right, so what I'm gonna do first, you can see my yarn is coming from here. I'm gonna go right up to this cluster right here, and I'm just gonna dive through it. And that actually looks like fine, I think. I don't think you really need to do anything else. On the other end, I'll do something a little different. So now I'm gonna look at the cluster below that's the same color. And there are 3 stitches here. And so what I'm gonna do is kind of like get the backs of each of those 3 stitches, if that makes sense, and just kind of go through them, because my goal is now to come through this next cluster. Let me see if I can turn this a little more. This is trickier than a little granny square. Okay, so I've come through this cluster, and then I've gone through the cluster that's the same color. Now I'm gonna go through the cluster that is not. And again, I'm not going through to the other side, I'm just staying in the middle of the stitches. And then I'm gonna do that same thing again. I'm gonna come through what kind of looks like, to me, the backs, although I'm not sure. And then I'm going through my 3rd cluster, and when I get to the 3rd one, so I've gone through 3, I'm gonna do the whole catch and go back and forth thing, just like we did on the granny square. So catch something, come back through this cluster, and then catch something on this side and go back through. And since this is technically the 3rd time I'm going through, because I went once when I was going in this direction and then I went back and forth, I'm done and I'm going to trim it. Okay, so let's look at the other side, because just the way that this is structured, it looks just slightly different. I'm gonna be doing the same thing. I only do, like, I never weave in the color that I'm currently on because I like to weave it into the row above. So right now we're just gonna deal with the pink. Winky, I think is what it was called. Okay. I'll have these, if you didn't see them in another video, I'll have these linked for you. Okay, so for this one, let's see here, because I want to get to this cluster right here. So I'm gonna have to kind of come up the side a little bit. Maybe like come through here. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so now we're basically doing the same thing. So if you're cool with it, I'm just gonna speed this part up.
Merry Christmas, we'll have this year. Very Merry Christmas without all tears. Every night, every day is a happy holiday.
All right, there we just finished the third cluster. So we're gonna catch any strand that's close, go back through. That prevents it from just slipping right out. Catch something again and go back through. And then we can trim it and we are done. All right, I'm all packed. We'll see how everything fits tomorrow. I don't know why I have so much stuff. I would consider myself a pretty low maintenance person, yet I have a lot of stuff. Anyway, I'm sitting down. I've got some holiday Oreos here. Not too sure how I feel about them being red, but I think they taste the same. Just some unnecessary dye. Anyway, I'm gonna sit down and edit the Vlogmas from today, get it ready for tomorrow, and I can't wait to share with you guys where we're going and why we're going there. And yep, that's it for today. So I will just see you tomorrow. Bye.
A very Merry Christmas, oh, we'll have this year. Very Merry Christmas is a joy.